welcome back. So glad you're able to join us in our YouTube channel. I'm T.Wells, Senior Pastor, Emmanuel Church. I want to have a conversation with you about private victories first. I've been giving some thought to this notion of private victories. I have people come to me so often, they'll say, hey, what is my purpose in life? What should I be doing? Why am I not successful? Why am I constantly experiencing failure? When I know God has promised me things in my life. And so there's this constant tug of war between failure and victory. And what I want to suggest to you is that we really start a successful journey by focusing on our private victories first, the personal victories. If you look at 1 Samuel chapter 17, David is now giving his testimony. He's facing Goliath, and he's giving his testimony to Saul. Saul offers his armor to him. David says, no, I can't use your armor because I have not tested it. So then he picks up 5 smooth stones, but he tells the story of what gave him the courage to defeat this giant. And all of us have giants in our lives. But what gave him the courage was his private victories when no one was looking, when no one was around. He tells a story, I came upon a lion and I defeated this lion. He's a tender of sheep. He's out there among the sheep. He smells like sheep. He's out there, but he has these private victories, these private moments where he overcomes obstacles that no one is there to protect him. No one is there to help him. No one is there to talk to him about it. But he develops a strength that he defeats this lion. And then he goes on to tell the story, I'm going to defeat this Philistine, which is a public victory, but he tells about the defeat of the bear. So he defeats a lion, he defeats a bear. Those images are symbolic of our private victories. The things that I know we like to shine in public. We like to feel like we've got it going on. But you want to give attention to those small private victories that over time lead to public triumph. Oh yeah, private victory, public triumph. So he starts with the lion. He starts with the bear. So what are our private victories? Our private victories are growing in a certain measure of grace. Galatians talks about adding to our faith, virtue, knowledge, experience, hope, all of those things. I'm sorry, that's 1 Peter. Knowledge, experience, hope. We grow in knowledge. We grow in experience. We grow in hope. Then we want to grow in the fruit of the Spirit. We want to have these private victories that come in love, growing in love, growing in joy, growing in peace, learning temperance, how to deal with the battles of temperance, how to be temperate when there is that rage within us that desires to be intemperate. You drive it down the street and someone is constantly blowing their horn at you, and you learn to have these private victories in overcoming the daily obstacles by being temperate. It may be anger, it may be frustration, it may be resentment, it may be low self-esteem, it may be you feel like you're experiencing constant failure. Well, your public triumph is going to come as every day you start defeating those little small demons, those little small imps, as I used to say, those little small things, small issues, small challenges. It could be an issue with your boss on your job. It could be an issue with a coworker. It could be all kinds of issues that come up. But these private victories, one after another, over time, they're going to lead to public triumph. He says, I prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemy. God wants you to shine in public, but before you can shine in public, you've got to start mastering and overcoming those small private demons that pester you. They may pester you at night. They may deal with you in all kinds of ways. And you'll find that there's always one particular challenge that we all face. I have those challenges. There's always that one thing that Satan knows how to get under our skin. So we want to start to master and overcome those private challenges. And as we do that, over time, you'll experience public triumph. And I'm so excited for you because I know it's going to happen for you. But start with the personal, private things first. And in time, you'll come to public victory and public triumph. Love and blessings.